Don't know if you haven't seen, there has been a pretty viral clip going around of Keke Palmer at Usher's concert.
Tank was rolling into town, had to go ahead and get the tickets. Got to make sure that she's happy and all. My biggest fear, I'm about to step in this mug and Tank is about to take his shirt off and she gonna scream or something or like crazy. And we was there, show was going, and Tank came out. Then he did a few runs. He went through his songs, did a little roll, little body roll. So what she had on first from the front was just enough, right?
Yeah.
And then she turned around, it's like, oh wow.
You're naked.
So everybody can see it. This is an Iwegbus production.
Period. Don't know if you haven't seen, there has been a pretty viral clip going around of Keke Palmer at Usher's concert, and he was doing his thing. Y'all check out this clip and we're gonna get into it. So y'all might be wondering what is wrong with this. Well, Keke Palmer is in a relationship. She just had a child with her child's father, and he has something to say. He had a problem with this, and he said, "It's the outfit though. You a mom." That was the first statement.
Yeah, I mean, hey, pretty solid statement there.
Publicly?
Probably not, but and then he took some backlash. He took a lot of backlash.
Yeah, for sure.
People were like, "Get rid of him," put his broke butt to the curb, and all. Yeah,
How they know
y'all
he
was
broke?
out there wilding.
So he went further and continued to say something. He said, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother of his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is." Then he further says, "This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case." And the backlash that he also got was her baby daddy, her child's father, has posted Keke Palmer in a bra and underwear while she was pregnant.
Yeah, I didn't know
she
that.
was dancing, way less clothes than the outfit that she wore at the Usher concert. And
Really?
so definitely she was
that's
a
wild.
bra and panties. Like that's all she
wild.
had. And so people are like, wait a minute, how you gonna choose now to be mad that she's wearing this?
Yeah.
But you actually legit posted this and recorded this, and now you have a problem. And so
Couldn't be me.
I got some opinions on it.
Yeah.
Baby, you want to let them know what you think
Yeah,
about
I mean,
it.
it kind of reminded me of a fear of mine. Like, like y'all probably like, hold on, what you fear? You fear that y'all gonna roll up to a concert and TK gonna show it
I'm gonna be
all
going
and
like this?
be on top of some R&B singer? Like, I know my wife, one of her favorite R&B artists is Tank. That's straight up. When I first met her,
He's a phenomenal singer, right?
he definitely is.
Okay.
I've come to truly like Tank. Okay, I've had to
Yeah.
accept him. At first, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little upset. I was a little
You
was
really
jealous.
were.
Like here's the thing, y'all. I could sing. Your boy can sing a little bit.
you
Okay, I
definitely
can hold a note.
Can
So
do
I
all
never
that.
thought my woman would have to be into anybody else's music but mine. I didn't ever recorded albums or R&B or anything like that. But now I'm with somebody who I find out knows all these Tank songs, put me on all these songs I never even heard of Tank song, like everything, right?
Yeah.
We saw that he was coming into town. I don't know, did I surprise you? Or I don't know if I surprised you or...
You were trying to, because
Yeah.
you were originally, I was supposed to go with my friend. Weren't we supposed to go on a double date, or was it that?
Oh, no.
Oh, that was her. That was somebody else.
Yeah, that was
Never
something
mind.
else. Yeah. No, that's a whole other situation.
I think we planned that together.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
Tank was rolling into town, had to go ahead and get the tickets. Got to make sure
Yeah.
that she's happy and all. My biggest fear, though, was like, I'm about to step in this mug, and Tank is about to take his shirt off, and she gonna scream or something or like crazy. And we was there, show was going, and Tank came out. Then he did a few runs. He went through his songs, did a little roll, little
Yeah.
body roll. KC has been good. He was out. The opening act was longer to take.
Yeah.
And, you know, she held it down. She
Yeah.
just sang the songs. She
Sure.
grinded on me a little bit.
Yeah.
We danced a little bit, and that was about it.
I was so sad and
so
disappointed.
Needless to say, she wasn't on no Keke Palmer type
Okay,
stuff.
so let's set the record straight because we did that to tease y'all. You knew I was not gonna be screaming for no other man.
I know who you are, and just that you're not gonna be like that.
No,
and you know,
never.
that'd be an atomic bomb to our relationship.
That would be super immature.
Yeah, super immature.
Yeah.
So, you know, to see something like this, I'm just like, man, when I saw this and then it was what she had on first from the front was just enough, right?
Yeah.
And then she turned around, it's like, oh wow.
Yeah, you're naked.
So everybody can see it.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's wild. And I was thinking like, what is her man having to say? And hey man, I agree with him and him being upset. I don't agree necessarily with it being out public. We definitely would have had a conversation over the phone.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we would be moving forward from there. It would be one of them things like, yeah, man. Hey, I don't listen.
Wait, pause. You're saying if you were dating a woman and she goes to a concert and she wore what Keke Palmer wore, that you will be done with the relationship.
I might be done. I don't got time for that.
That's
You want to be out the whole, listen, this ain't just Usher got to, not just that crowd got to, whole world get to see them things now. But again, like you said,
and you're gonna leave her?
He was the one who broadcasted that.
Right.
You know, so that's a little different situation. For me, and
well,
I believe
not this video, not the viral video. Yeah. He broadcasted a separate video with her more naked.
So he's done
or
that. He's done that before. So
yeah.
He's kind of having a double standard.
Right.
Like you cool with it if you put it out there, but if she does it, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
And this is the issue. I think that he should have set that standard up front, else it'd be taken a little bit different. So when I saw her do that, I was like, wow. I guess she on that time. I didn't never know she was that type of girl to. You know a little bit more about it than I do that to actually be out there like that.
Yeah, I think we've all witnessed, if you follow Keke Palmer, I just started following her about a year ago. We've all witnessed the shift that she has made. She is beautiful, by the way. As you get older, like, it's crazy because I think my mom used to say, like, when you hit that 30 and then you start getting a little bit older, like, you start feeling out, you start feeling yourself, it gives a woman, and you have a child, and that's a big deal. Like, my body completely changed after I had children. I'm like, wait a minute, I got a thing. What's going on? Where this come from?
I saw that coming.
And it's so crazy because you said what?
I saw that coming. I knew once I was like, oh, you had a very nice body when I met you.
Yeah.
But I knew once you had kids and as you
things would
as you grew
fill out.
I already knew.
Yeah.
I was really like, if you got that at just where you at now, you was only
Yeah, and I think she has been feeling confident. Like, it's something about having children. I mean, for some women that it boosts your confidence. Like, she's been glowing. I think she's probably gained more followers. Like, she's just getting more notoriety. She's being more getting more interviews on different podcasts, and we're like, this is a different Keke Palmer. So I think she's been feeling herself. And it's so funny because I always say the Lord gave me a body after I got married. Because I'm like, praise God.
The Lord there's something about God. Like, he know how to give you stuff. Like, his children, those who really are anchored to him, like really on it. He knows how to give them time. And I always say that, like, God, it's good that he let me know some things that were actually good about myself. Like, once we got married, my financial status didn't go to a certain level until I was able to manage a certain way and walk in humility and all those things. So he gives you stuff in layers that he knows you can handle.
And that's a good gem for those of you that are desiring something and you're like, when is the Lord going to give it to me? When is God going to bless me with it? You might not be at the maturity level, the level of maturation that you're able to receive that. So you want to, like, for some things, women rush and go get a BBL or get certain things done. If you are not ready for what comes along with that, if you won't be, because that was the point that I was going to make. When you get a body, you get your breasts get bigger, your booty get bigger. well, you'll intentionally show those things off more. It's like, oh, I haven't had these assets my whole life, so I got a booty now. You about to see this thing. So especially if you don't know the Lord, you're not planted in Him, and you're not rooted in Him, and your confidence is not in your being of being a daughter of God. You can easily slip into that being the thing that matters. And
That's the same thing for men. Like
Yeah.
men, a lot of times you can see some of you fellas, y'all on y'all way right now. You about to
Getting
get the
buff.
muscles.
Yeah.
They coming around. All right, don't start acting brand new with
Yeah.
your wife, with your girlfriend or
That is
whatever.
such a
Once you
ugly
start
trait.
getting that, or you got dudes who have been, fat their whole life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They have been
Skinny,
big.
cocky
And then
now.
all of a sudden they get, they get a little smaller. Now they real cocky. They never had that type of attention or anything like that. So yeah, don't switch up now. Now
Yeah.
that you done got your body right and all those things.
And that's why sometimes God doesn't give you that.
Yeah.
So check your pride. Check your
Yeah,
pride. Are you
check it.
ready to receive more money? Are you ready to receive that body? Do you need to go get that surgery? Do you need that man? Do you need that car? Do you need that house? Will you be mean if you get these things? Will you be
Right.
intentional to show off things that don't matter?
Yeah.
You know, and it's something I always say, like, God knows not to give certain people certain things.
For sure.
Like he knows that. And so for me, I feel like with the man, I feel like he contradicted himself a little bit. Number one, I don't think Keke Palmer is too much of a different woman. And so first and foremost, I would say if you're watching this and including him, like set the expectations. When you
sure.
get into a relationship, it would be crazy for Namdi to be like, let's say I was working and I had a full career. We get married in year 2. You like, oh, I thought you was gonna be a stay-at-home mom, and it's like, sir, I'm a CEO of a business. I have employees. Like, what are you talking about? And you're really adamant about that. Like, no, I want you to be. And it's like, you got to set those expectations. You cannot
sure.
switch up midway through. And those are private conversations you have anyways. Number 2, speaking of privacy, you need to keep in-house issues in-house. What he did and humiliating her by putting her out there was absolutely immature. That is it is, I don't know why that's popular to argue on social media. I have never in my entire life thought to say, sometimes I just wish my husband would. Like, why would we do? Why? Like, let's not do
People
that.
different nowadays.
Or even vent in subliminal
Yeah.
ways. Like, if you
different.
listen to me, husband and wives, don't be reposting things that you wish your husband or wife would do, because that's subliminal too. People can read through that stuff as well.
For
If you're
sure.
like, man, women nowadays, like, just don't
Yeah.
do it. Don't do anything.
Check your heart.
Check your heart before you post stuff. Like, literally, I had a situation that was pretty innocent, but I knew the timing was bad. I'm like, I won't post it. Timing ain't good. Like, check your heart when it comes to social media. And lastly, Keke, she has this viral reel going around, like, basically, when a dude act up, it's time to go. You know how many options I got? And I pray that if this relationship is healthy and this was just a issue, that she doesn't throw this away, because the grass is not always greener on the other side. You might think that a man will this, and that. What if it is good that you have a man that's like, I kind of want my girl to, I want that for me.
Yeah.
I want you to honor me. Now they need to also like figure out if they're gonna get married and like do this the right way. But women, there's nothing wrong. I know y'all don't be liking this when men be suggesting like, hey, could you just cover up just a little more? That is a beautiful trait that a man has. Now, that doesn't take away from him being immature and maybe contradicting himself, but that in itself is actually a husband quality.
That's love.
Like, that's love. It's someone that's like, that's mine. I don't want you out there like, I remember you said it like in the past, you dated women that you didn't care, whatever.
I actually thought that was before Christ. I really thought that was dope in a way.
Yeah.
That people can see, like, look at me.
Yeah.
Like,
See what I
like
got.
some of my homies could be like, that's what we got?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Not knowing they can see everything basically that I'm getting to see
Definitely.
when she take it off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm showing them. When I got in Christ, everything for me changed. Just how I looked at things, filtered. And I knew I didn't want that anymore. I wanted my woman to be covered up. I wanted that to be a prize just for me and my eyes, man. And I believe that any man should want that. And like you said, you should set that standard. Men, stand up, set that standard. You see her about to go outside and that skirt is a little too high. Hey, babe, you good? Hey, check out that skirt. You got a different one? Like, yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling that right there.
Yeah.
Like she'll actually respect it.
Definitely.
I believe if she's the right type of woman, that you even care enough to say something.
Yeah.
You know, even today, if my wife maybe don't notice something, I might say something to her like, "Hey, babe, that's a little too tight to go here with or whatever." Like, I'm her second pair of eyes just in case she just don't see something.
Asking you, I'm like, "Babe, do not booty look extra big in these?"
Yeah, you ask a lot.
Like, am I doing a lot?
Sometimes I'm like, man, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what's against the line. You know, I just know that at least cleavage needs to be covered up.
Nothing
and,
super short. Yeah. Super tight.
Super short or tight. So, man, again, don't be like, homie, if you're saying that he has shown her butt on, live, on social media anyway, don't do that and then try to make public statements. Instead, set the standard for what you want to see in your relationship.
Yeah, I agree. And that's it.
Yeah.
I pray that both of them have a conversation, have don't let this end, especially like I said, if the relationship is whole, have a conversation. Maybe this is something that I said in the last video, like sometimes you realize you're with someone and you haven't really talked about anything. Really? So maybe this will lead them into real conversations. Like, wait a minute, what type of woman do you want? Mm-hmm. What do you want out of a wife? And asking yourself, what type of husband do I want? Do I want a man that honors me? Do I want a man that lets me do my thing? Like, I hope this leads them to probably a much needed conversation. So y'all let us know down below. What do y'all feel? Do y'all feel that what Keke Palmer did, dancing with Usher, was inappropriate? Do y'all feel like her man was immature? What would you do? And we would love to hear from you in the comments down below.
Hey, thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you could do us a huge favor, please hit that like button and please subscribe.
Yes, and please do not forget to hit that notification bell. We need y'all to be locked in every single time we drop this fire content. Yeah. Also, we need y'all to follow us on all social media platforms at the Iwegbus. And look, we will see y'all on the next video.